Hello everyone, my name is Rich Keener. I'm the Village Manager for the Village of Villa Park. And today's one of the segments where I'll be talking about an upcoming formal board meeting agenda. So folks, today's broadcast is for the August 24th formal board meeting. So the board meeting starts at 7 p.m. here at the Village Hall on the second floor, 20 South Ardmore Avenue. So the first item on the formal agenda for Monday, August 24th is the call to order the roll call. Number 2 is the Pledge of Allegiance. Number 3 is public comments on agenda items. And folks, that's the appropriate time for anyone in the audience to come to the podium and comment on items that are on the formal agenda for Monday night. Number 4 is amendments to the agenda. Folks, that's the appropriate time for the President or Board of Trustees to revise the formal agenda for that evening. Number 5 is appointments to boards and commissions, and we do have one for the evening. We have 5A, which is an appointment to the Sugar Creek Golf Course Administrative Board for Christine Murphy, and that's an original appointment, which begins August 24th, 2020, and goes through the 4th month, 30th day of 2021. The consent agenda is next, number 6. We have 6A. We have minutes from the board meeting held on July 27th, 2020. We have 6B for Monday night, which is a bill listing for the weeks of July 27th, August 3rd, August 10th, and August 17th, 2020, in the total amount of $1,071,361.82. So moving on, for Monday night, August 24th, we have number 7, which is our second reading on ordinances to be codified. So we have 7A for Monday night. We have a second and final reading of an ordinance of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, amending the Villa Park Municipal Code relating to Class EE liquor licenses. So folks, the background on this particular item is that in December of 2019, the Village Board approved a variance and special use request from the owner of 187 East North Avenue, George Bennis, Midland Plumbing, to erect a salt dome as an accessory structure, thereby allowing the business to relocate to a more advantageous location. Part of that relocation involves rehabbing the dilapidated building and leasing attached retail space to Baki LLC to operate a new business called Sabrina's. Baki LLC has requested a Class EE restaurant restricted liquor license. Sabrina's is a cafe serving food, beer, wine, and gaming. This ordinance allows Sabrina's to sell retail beer and wine to patrons at tables on the premises, increases the number of Class EE licenses from 8 to 9, and the total of liquor licenses from 67 to 68 within the village. So folks, as I just have read, we have a request for a Class EE liquor license for a new business located on North Avenue. And the new business will be Sabrina's, serving beer, wine, food, and gaming. And I've seen some renderings of the building, and it should be very nice when it's been rehabbed. And I look forward to that opening, and Midland Plumbing also relocating to that area as well. So folks, moving on, for Monday, August 24th, we have our ordinances. We have 8A, which is an ordinance of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, establishing temporary executive powers pursuant to Chapter 8, Article 3, Sections 8-301 through 308 of the Villa Park Municipal Code, and 65 ILCS 5-11-1-6 of the Illinois Municipal Code, and 20 ILCS 3305-11 of the Illinois Emergency Management Act. So folks, the background on this particular item is the policy of the Village of Villa Park that the village be prepared to address any emergency. Therefore, in response to the significant outbreak of the coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, in the United States, pursuant to Chapter 8, Article 3, Sections 8-301 through 8-308 of the Village of Villa Park Municipal Code and 65 ILCS 5/11-1-6 of the Illinois Municipal Code and 20 ILCS 3305-11 of the Illinois Emergency Agency Act, it is necessary and appropriate to authorize the village president to exercise extraordinary power and authority by executive order during the state of disaster emergency to ensure that the effects of COVID-19 are mitigated and minimized and that residents and visitors in the village remain safe and secure. This ordinance extends the temporary executive powers contained in Ordinance 4160, approved by the Village Board on July 27, 2020, until such time that the Village Board can reconvene in an open meeting. So folks, we've carried forward this ordinance for the last few months, calling for temporary executive powers for the village president. And again, as I've discussed in the past, this has to do with our purchasing authority. In case we need to buy some items, some protective equipment that's above my purchasing authority, we can quickly do that if we need to. It also allows us to have flexibility in scheduling if we need to. And it also ensures that if we have an opportunity to be reimbursed either through the state or federal government, that we can, because we do have an executive order establishing a disaster emergency process already established. So moving on for Monday night, August 24th, we have 8B. We have the ordinance of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, granting a variation to replace an existing non-conforming blacktop driveway at 454 South Wisconsin Avenue. So folks, the background on this particular item is that the petitioner, Max Hellerman, is seeking to replace an existing legal non-conforming blacktop driveway measuring 18 feet by 43 feet at 454 South Wisconsin Avenue. The subject property consists of 2 driveways when village code permits 1 driveway per lot. 1 driveway leads to the attached garage and measures 9 feet deep, which provides inadequate space to park a vehicle outside of the garage. A second driveway on this property measures 18 feet wide by 43 feet deep, or 774 square feet. The petitioner would like to replace the second driveway and is therefore seeking a variance as village code requires non-conforming structures to be brought up to compliance when they are replaced. Without significant modifications to the home, the existing characteristics make it difficult to bring the attached driveway up to code. The Zoning and Planning Commission unanimously recommended approval of this variance request. So folks, we have a homeowner that wishes to reconstruct his non-conforming driveway, and the Planning and Zoning Commission has approved his request. And so the board will be listening to this and considering it Monday evening. So moving on to 8C for Monday night, we have an ordinance of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, granting a special use and variation to the rear yard for an automotive service, personal vehicle repair and maintenance facility for property located at 225 West Roosevelt Road. So folks, the background on this particular item is that the petitioner is seeking zoning relief to construct a new development for a future Bell Tire store at the subject property. Customers will wait in the waiting area while various parts are installed or services provided. The new development includes improving the overall site through the construction of a new building, parking lot, landscaping, and lighting as well. The Zoning and Planning Commission unanimously recommended approval of this request. So folks, we have a new development that is going to occur at 225 West Roosevelt Road, which is adjacent to BioLife and right across from the Sonic restaurant on Roosevelt. So it's a brand new Bell tire store, which will put new parts on vehicles, new tires, things of that nature. And so folks, we're very excited about this new business for Roosevelt Road. What a great location as well. Moving on to number 9 for Monday night is our resolution section. We do have 9A, which is a resolution of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, confirming the appointment of Marlene Scheibel as Village Treasurer, IMRF Authorized Agent, and IRMA Alternate Delegate. So folks, the background on this particular item is that following a staff change in May, Interim Finance Director Susan Griffin was appointed Interim Village Treasurer, Authorized Agent for the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund, and Alternate Delegate for the Board of Directors of the Intergovernmental Risk Management Agency. The permanent position of Finance Director has recently been filled by Ms. Marlene Scheibel. So these important finance responsibilities must be formally assigned to Director Scheibel to ensure village operations continue without interruption. So folks, as I've just stated, we had an interim finance director because our permanent finance director took another position in another municipality. So we hired an interim while we looked for the permanent position to be filled. So now I've hired the permanent person to fill the finance director position on a permanent basis. And so Monday night we'll be giving her the treasurer responsibilities and the authorized agent for the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund, and then being named the alternate delegate for the Board of Directors for the Intergovernmental Risk Management Agency as well. And then by doing that, she'll be our permanent finance director, and then these responsibilities will be assigned to her, and our operations will continue without interruption. So moving on to number 10 for the evening, August 24th, Monday, is public comments on non-agenda items. So folks, that's the appropriate time for anyone in the audience to come to the podium and comment on items that are not on the agenda for that evening. Number 11 is the village clerk's report. Number 12 is the village trustees report. Number 13 would be the village president's report. Number 14 is my report, the village manager's report. And number 15 would be adjournment. And folks, then we don't have an executive closed session or anything like that, so there'll be no action there. So again, 15 is adjournment. And then our next meeting will be on Monday, September 14th, 2020. So we've got a couple weeks before our next meeting, so if you have some time, tune in to our YouTube platform or our cable TV platforms, or come in person. But if you do come in person, to come in the building, it's required to wear a mask and follow the social distancing requirements as well when you go upstairs. So again, my name is Rich Keener. It's my honor to be the village manager for the Village of Villa Park. Hope to see you soon. Take care.